Hello students, how are you today? I hope all of you are doing great. So our today's topic is very new one. Okay, it is phonetics. Most of you have heard about phonetics but do not know much about this topic. And maybe people from second year or final year, they might know this topic because it was taught to them, but though they learned phonetics as part of the syllabus, they did not read it seriously because it is somewhat difficult to follow, and most importantly, it was left as a choice in examination. It was not a compulsory question in examination. So they thought instead of spending more time on phonetics, learning phonetics, they could read something else for saving time. For examination point of view, that could be a great idea, but if you want real great proficiency in English, you must be able to speak English as per phonetics. So you must know phonetics of English. So it would be really helpful knowing phonetics of English in improving your English language abilities. Okay, actually it is a very simple topic, and though it is simple, but it feels difficult because we are native speakers. We are natives, we have our own native languages. We are not native speakers of English. We have our own mother tongues, our own native languages. English is, though considered Indian nowadays, is still a foreign language for us. Even if we adopt English, the mother tongue influence changes the way we pronounce English words. We do not pronounce English as the English do. We pronounce in our own way, the Indian way, because we have mother tongue influence on English language. So that is not a big problem, that is also not a mistake, because as Indians we tend to speak like that. But nevertheless, we have to know the phonetics, for at least to look up in the dictionary for the pronunciation of the word, how a word is pronounced, which letter is silent, which letter is not. At least to know such thing, you have to learn phonetics. Okay, let us start the class. Phonetics. So what do you mean by phonetics. So yesterday's class we learned about root words. Okay, in yesterday's class we learned about root words. So phonetics comes from the root phone. From the root word phone, phonetics derives. So what do you mean by phone? Phone is nothing but sound. What do you mean by phone? Phone is nothing but sound. So phonetics is, what is phonetics? Science of sound. Okay, we in this phonetics we try to understand how a particular letter is pronounced. Okay, mastering English pronunciation must begin with learning of the sounds of the language. Okay, we learn English alphabet, but we don't learn in our primary classes the phonetics or the pronunciation. We only learn the English alphabet. You know, unlike our Indian languages, English alphabet is different from the pronunciation. What we write is, we do not pronounce. What we pronounce is, we do not write. Okay, in our English languages like Telugu, it is simple. We pronounce what we write. If we write a word, we pronounce it exactly like it has been written on paper. So there are no silent words or no extra words, or the pronunciation different from the written word. No, nothing like that. But in English, in most of the circumstances, what we pronounce is different from what we write. Okay, so for that purpose we must know the sounds of the language. Speakers of Indian languages may find some sounds of English difficult to produce because they do not occur in the native language. Some sounds, we don't have all the sounds of English language. We have our own sounds. If native English speaker comes here, if he tries to speak in Telugu, which is much more difficult and much more rich in vocabulary and grammar, he would not be able to pronounce English as we do, because his mother tongue influence and his phonetics, the phonetics of his language interfere. Okay, that is why he would not pronounce Telugu words as we do. In the same way, we learn the phonetics, Telugu phonetics and Telugu language in one way, and some English phonemes or English sounds are not there in our native language, so we may find it difficult. We pronounce in our own way. We grab onto something, some sound that is very near to the English sound. We get that and we pronounce it that way. So no need to worry about pronunciation of Indian language. We can get mastery if we practice regularly. So mind you, English alphabet is different from phonetic alphabet. Okay, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U W X Y Z. This English alphabet is different from the phonetic alphabets. Okay, so now there are 44 sounds in English. altogether there are 44 sounds in English, and they are broadly classified into consonants, consonant sounds and vowel sounds. Okay, consonant sounds and vowel sounds. And there are 24 consonant sounds. How many consonant sounds? There are 24 consonant sounds and 20 vowel sounds, out of which 12 are monophthongs. 12 are monophthongs, or they are also called pure vowels, and 8 are diphthongs. 8 are diphthongs. What do you mean by diphthongs? Combination of two vowel sounds. Okay, combination of two vowel sounds is called diphthongs. Okay, once again I will tell you how many sounds are there. Total altogether 44 sounds are there in English, and 24 out of them are consonant sounds, and remaining 20 are vowel sounds. Out of these 20 vowel sounds, 12 are monophthongs or pure vowels, 8 are diphthongs, combination of 12 vowels, two vowels. So to identify the sounds, we use system of written symbols called the International Phonetic Alphabet. So identify these 44 sounds of in English language. We have this International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. So for each and every sound, so there are how many sounds are there? 44 sounds. For each and every sound there is a symbol given. Okay, we will identify the sound by the given symbol. Some of the IPA symbols are the letters of the English alphabet. Okay, not some, but most of the IPA symbols are English alphabet. And there are some special characters. Okay, and if you look at the dictionary, after the word is given, there is something that you don't understand is given before they give the meaning. They give this phonetic transcription, phonetic symbols of that word. So if that gives how to pronounce the word in phonetically proper way. Okay, the exact representation of the pronunciation of words using IPA symbols is called phonetic transcription. Okay, a word is transformed or transcripted using IPA symbols. That is called transcription. This phonetic transcription given in every dictionary after the word to know the exact pronunciation of the word. First, we'll go for the consonant sounds. Okay, how many consonant sounds are there? There are 24 consonant sounds. Okay, consonant sounds are produced when there is either a closure or a narrowing of the air passage in the mouth cavity. So phonetics is a science, okay, that also works on our breathing tract. Okay, lungs, windpipe, epiglottis, tongue, teeth, upper portion of the mouth, lower portion of the mouth, inside of the mouth. Every part, every organ inside the mouth plays a crucial role in giving sound or in producing a sound. Okay. So consonants are produced when there is either closure or narrowing of the air passage in the mouth cavity. So what is mouth cavity? Simply mouth. Mouth cavity is nothing but the cavity inside the mouth. So these are the organs inside our mouth. What are they? Lips, teeth, tongue, epiglottis, windpipe, lungs. Okay. Wind enters through them, and while we speak, as we push the breath out of our mouth. Okay. The sound is produced when air is pushed out of our lungs through our mouth cavity. So in this process, various sounds are produced depending on the position of various organs inside our mouth. For example, if our tongue is on our upper teeth, then the sound would be different. If the tongue is on the upper part of the mouth, palate, then the sound produced there is different. If the tongue touches the lips or the teeth touch our lower lip, that is different sound. So there are various sound produced by the various actions inside the mouth cavity. Okay. So what are we saying here? Consonants are produced when there is either closure or narrowing of the air passage. When the air comes out of the lungs, we stop it for a little bit of time using different parts inside our mouth cavity. It could be mouth, it could be teeth, it could be lips. Okay. So either we close the air passage for a little bit of time, or we narrow the air passage. Okay, we narrow the air passage inside the mouth cavity to produce sound. So in such cases, consonant sounds are produced. Okay. Vowel sounds are produced when there is no closure or narrowing of the air passage. Then vowel sounds are produced. Consonants are produced when a closure or narrowing of the air passage happens inside the mouth. In producing the consonant sounds, the air flow from the lungs is either stopped very briefly in the mouth cavity before releasing. So before the air coming out of the lungs is sent out from mouth, we stop it somewhere in the mouth cavity for a very brief time. So in such brief time, a consonant sound is produced. Or we narrow down the passage, air passage, causing a friction that can be heard. Okay, in this way, consonants are produced. Now, you can see the chart here. Okay, this is the chart of phonetics. These 12 which are in yellow boxes are pure vowels. These 12 given in the yellow color block are vowels. Monophthongs are pure vowels. These eight sounds are phonemes, are phonetic symbols. Given in grey box are diphthongs. Diphthongs are made of 2 pure vowels, and these 24 in the white boxes are consonant sounds. They represent consonant sounds. Okay, I will pronounce all the letters for you once. Okay, look at the arrow mark, the pointer. E. This is E. E. U. U. A. 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 O. A. A. O. Okay, most of the vowels for our Indian speaker, they all look same. We generally are unable to make any difference between these sounds. This is E. E. This is okay. U. U. This is also okay. No problem. This is A. This is also okay. And after that, from here we cannot make great difference. All the words we pronounce when are alike, when these symbols or these sounds are involved. This is A. This is America. America. Generally this sound comes in the first place. This is word. A brief A. This is also A. This is a brief A. This is sort. O. It is not, we don't, in English there is no such thing as O. O. Oval. It is simply between O and A. It is neither A nor O. It is A. Sort. 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 And this one. This is not A. It is neither A nor Ya. Look at the symbol. It is A. Cat. It is not cat. It is not cat. So we don't have this symbol or this sound in Telugu. Okay. That is why if you are asked to write the word cat, if you are asked to pronounce the word cat, you pronounce it as cat. Okay, you pronounce it as cat. But there is no such thing as cat. It is pronounced as cat. A. It is not ya. It is a. Cat. It is not cat. It is cat. It is a very brief little a. But. This is long a. Part. Part. This is the longest of all the a's. Part. This is the shortest. But. So generally this comes in, there is, we don't generally differentiate between, we cannot make difference between this and this but I can say that this comes at the beginning of a word or at the end of a word. Beginning, either beginning or end. Generally this comes at the beginning or at the end, but this comes only at the in the middle. This is my general observation. Okay, but it is most of the time it is true. Most of the words that end with a, we use this a. Character, this a. Teacher, this a. Doctor, end with this a. Word, sort, not. Okay, next this is pa, ba. This is not p, this is phonetic symbol pa, it represents the sound pa. Okay, we don't call it p anymore in phonetic language, we call it is this symbol represents the sound pa, this symbol represents the sound ba, it is ta. So there is no ta in Telugu or Indian language. In Indian language or Telugu it is ta, tha. There is tha and ta, but we don't have this ta. Okay, our tha is different from this tha. Okay, very different. Just take a practice. In pronouncing Telugu ta, where do you place your mouth inside the mouth? Where do you place your tongue inside the mouth? Ta, ta, very deep inside the upper palate. But English ta, not very deep, it is front of the upper palate. Ta, not ta. This is da. Cha. Look at the symbol carefully. It is T and S, elongated S combined together. It is cha. It is ja. Symbol D and Z. D and Z combined together. It is jad. Judge. Ja, ja, ka, ga, fa, fa. In pronouncing fa, the lower lip must come into contact with the upper teeth, upper front teeth, front upper teeth. Fa. Okay. Va, tha. So this is not an alphabet, but it is the symbol of tha, and this is the symbol of the. Sa. This is not z, it is the symbol of the word, the sound za. Za. Listen to me carefully, it is not ja, it is already here. This is the symbol for the sound ja. Ja. Judge. Judge. This is different. This is za. Za. We don't have the word za in Telugu. Maybe in Urdu it is there, but in Telugu we don't have this za. We only have ja. It is ja. It is ja and it is za. This is sha, not sa. This is sha, short. Zoo, sha, elongated s. And this is ja. Look at the symbol. Again z. This is, what is the sound here? Ja, not ya, not ja. In between ya and ja, it is ja. Casual, casual, usual, casual, usually. Pleasure, pleasure. Okay. Let me remind you. This is ja. This is za. This is ja. Ja, za, ja. Ja, za, ja. This is ma, na. This is navel na, nasal, nasal na. We pronounce it with nose. This is normal. Sing, sing. The air comes out of nose. Then nasal n is produced. This is normal na. This is na, na. Air comes out of nose. So that is why it is called nasal na. It is ha, la, ra, wa, ya. So don't get confused with this final one, because it is not ja, it is not j, neither it represents the sound ja, it represents the sound ya. Okay, it represents the sound ya, ya, not ja, because already ja sound is there. DJ, ja. This is za. This is ja. But this symbol representing the sound ya. Okay, don't get confused. Now coming to diphthongs. Two vowels combined together to produce diphthong. This is e, this is a. E from here and a from here. E, a. E, a. The sound is ear. Ear. Word here. Here. E, a. Combined together give a sound ear. Here. Clear. Dear. Okay. Next. This is a. I. Pay. A. Ear. A. Air. This is ua. U. A. Ua. Tua. Pua. Ua. Oi. Oi. Boy. Au. Air. E. A. A. Air. I. My. A. I. Ow, cow, cow. So these are diphthongs. How are they produced? By combining two pure vowels, they are produced. So this is the complete phonetic charts that you must everybody be aware of. Okay, you must be aware of these 44 sounds of English phonetics. Okay. Okay, let us see something. Some consonant sounds. How they come. This is sound pa, ba, ta, ta, da, ka. When they come in initial position, middle position, final position. Pa, page, pet, pen, purse. In the middle position. Apple, upper, helicopter, captain. Final position. Tape, map, cap, cape. Ba, bat, box, bin, bed, butt, break, blue. About, lab, soba, rub, cub. So mind you, this is initial position when the sound comes in initial position, middle position and final position. Ta, not ta, it is ta. Toy, tin, test, tell. Middle position. Caterpillar, attract, attend, pattern, cat, sat, late, kit, dog, desk, den, door, dress, adapt, adore, ladder, teddy, lead, road, paid, said, car, kid, kitchen, kettle, kind, king, liquor, wicket, mosquito, luck, block, lock, pick. Next, another consonant sounds. Ga. This is ga. This symbol represents the phonetic sound ga. Gold, great, girl, goat, again, begin, argue, luggage, tug, pig, leg, plague. This is, remember, this is a new symbol. Ta and elongated sa. Cha, chin, church, chill, check, chat, chicken, actual, picture, ketchup, nature, launch, catch. This is ja. Remember carefully, this is ja. Jam, jelly, jail, gentle, jacket, agile, bridge, suggest, soldier, judge, lodge, fridge. This is fa. How did I say that you should pronounce F? The lower lip should come into contact with the upper teeth. Fa. Try once. The lower lip should come into contact with the upper teeth. Fa. Feel, fall, finger, finger, finger. Here nasal end comes. First, affright, laughter, safety, typhoon, tough, cough, life, safe, V, velocity, vain, victory, visit, liver, never, clever, reverse, live, love, leave, brave. Next, this symbol. Tha, thin. This symbol represents tha, thin, thirst, thrust, third, think, thing, thunder, mathematics, bat, both, mouth, faith. This is the, this, that, them, there, them, though, father, mother, rather, either, neither, bathe. This is sa. represented by is S. Sa, sell, sent, ascent, ask, fast, missed, bus, pass, lace. This is za, not ja. This is za. Zest, zone, zoo, zero, zinc, desire, reason, busy, lose, leaves, hives, birds, leaves. This is sha, sheep, sheet, sheet, shell, shout, fashion, lotion, ashes, potion, cash, polish, wish, bush. This is za. Play ja. This is ja. So it never comes in the initial place, this sound. Middle place, pleasure, leisure, measure, treasure, erosion, division. In the final place, rouge, beige, mirage. Okay. Next, ha, represented by, the sound is represented by H. He, hot, hill, heavy, hen, behind, perhaps, cowherd. It doesn't occur in final position. Okay. In Indian languages, a word can end with ha sound, but in English it doesn't end with the sound ha. Ma, mother, mind, mill, harmful, trouble, fumble, temple, not trouble. Tame, team, atom, loam. This is na. Nurse, never, nor. Deny, bend, lantern, tent, cushion. This is also na, but nasal na. So it doesn't appear on the first place. In the middle place, finger, trunk, singer, uncle, bring, sing, long, among, rung. This is la, lid, lead, list, lemon, split, flame, pillar, flyer, ball, feel, tell. This is ra, rat, roll, ribbon, shine, front, carry. In the final position, it has not been given because generally R is silent in the final position. We generally say teacher, not teacher. We don't, in our native languages, we pronounce it as teacher, doctor, professor. That is the influence of our mother tongue. But generally R doesn't get pronounced in the final position of any word. Teacher, doctor, professor. There is no R in the final position. This is ya, not J. This is not ja, or not J. This is ya. You, yell, yellow, few, huge, beautiful. Q, dew, pupil. It doesn't occur in the final page. It is wa, water, well, winter, one, what, why, switch, reward, dwelling. Okay. So these are the consonant sounds that we have discussed today. Okay. Please be very careful. Please be very careful in remembering the phonetic symbols. Okay. Remembering the phonetic symbols. So most of they are English alphabet only, but some I have taken from mathematical expressions. Tha, the, they are different. They are not English alphabet. They are not from English alphabet. In the same way, ja, ja. These two are also not from English alphabet. And one more thing, letter J represents sound ya. Okay, letter J represents sound ya. So you have to be very careful about phonetics. But if you learn it carefully, phonetics is very easy. Maybe we may not be able to speak as efficiently and as phonetically as a native English speaker could speak, but or we may not be required to speak like them, but we have to be able to know phonetics so that we can at least know the pronunciation of a certain word of English. Okay, today we have seen consonants. Tomorrow we will see vowel sounds. Okay, till then, thank you. We will meet tomorrow. Bye.